Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button. It's free of charge. Okay? Also like and comment and share, please. Okay? Now let's go straight into it. Scams do happen all over the world, and Bangkok is no exception. All right? In this video, we'll be enlightening you about some of these scams so you can actually avoid them. So when I visited Bangkok, I was keen on seeing all the iconic landmarks and all the ancient temples. So I jumped in the tuk-tuk. They had a map of all the places they were going to take me to. But the very first day when I tried to enter the Grand Palace, I couldn't go in. I was stopped because I had a backpack that had a drone and some other equipment which were not allowed. So I was advised to come back another time because there was no safe place to keep my backpack. So I did try to enjoy the views from the outside, just in case I didn't get a chance to come back to this area. I mean, because I was only spending about a week in Bangkok. Me not being able to go into the Grand Palace on that particular day turned out to work out really well for me.
Tuk-tuk wait take your time.
Sir, no camera allowed here. No camera. Okay, sorry. First off, I'd like to say it was never my intention to end up at a tailor's in Bangkok. I mean, I did not come here to visit a tailor. I came here to see iconic landmarks and to, just enjoy the place. But this tuk-tuk rider and some other persons, which I believe were all in it together, someone I met at the temple, they all continue to persuade you, and I just came in after multiple persuasion from these guys. They tell you stuff like, oh, every year they have sales that last for a week. They have sales every year that last for a week, and that particular day was the very last day, and I needed to really go and make purchases because they have done a further discount on the prices. They mentioned that these tailors are the ones who make suits, corporate wears, and all that for high-end fashion brands like Gucci, Armani, and the rest of them. They tell you, oh, better utilize this opportunity now because it might not present itself again. Now, as soon as I got into the shop, I had someone come attend to me, and they were showing me different kinds of material, you know, and I was actually keen on doing a couple of pens and a couple of suits. So I was actually interested initially, and then something just occurred to me. I just had a change of mind, I said, no, you know what, I'll just pass. And then when I said that to this attendant, he got really, really furious. I mean, he got so furious, that I actually started to do a research, I did a simple Google and checked a couple of YouTube channels and actually saw that this was indeed a scam, which is a scam. So those materials that they showed me, they were never going to use that in the first place. They're going to use some very, very cheap material for you, and there's never any discount going on. It's the same thing that they tell all the tourists. As long as they know you're a tourist, they tell you the same thing. Oh, that's the very last day of the week of sales. They tell everyone the same thing. Now, actually, watch some of this YouTube channel where they actually made payment to these guys, okay? They made payment, they went back to their hotel, and then that was when they did a Google search and saw that actually it was a scam, So they raced back to these tailors and told them, oh, look, well, I'm not interested anymore. I'd like to get my money back. And they said, oh, look, I'm sorry. It's too late because they have already started to cut the material, and it was already late and there was no refund. this guy was so furious, but at the end of the day, he just said, okay, I'm going to wait and see what happens. And then they did send him a very low grade suit, you know? I mean, there's nothing he could do about it. So please, if you visit Bangkok, you came there to see the Grand Palace, you came there to see the ancient temples, you came there to see the markets and all that, you know, stick to that, okay? If they tell you, oh, look, I want to take you somewhere else where, like a tailor's or anywhere else that is not within what you came there for, please just tell them respectfully, I am not interested. I'm going to Grand Palace.
Yeah. I take you to the entry, 10 baht.
No.
No entry. Now the break. You understand me?
Yes, I understand.
You go to see the sitting Buddha. Been there sitting Buddha. Big Buddha, palace. Get the 10 baht.
Okay. 10 baht. Okay.
Entrance. 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30. Last ticket 5:30.
Okay.
Yeah. Ministry of Defense.
So where are we heading now?
Huh?
Whereabouts are we heading?
Sitting Buddha.
Okay.
Buddha, standing Buddha, sleeping Buddha.
All right.
Yesterday you buy?
Yo.
Tuk-tuk will take your time.
Okay. This is a place they call Lucky Buddha Temple. Okay. This place is an absolute crime scene. You come to Bangkok, you want to see landmarks, you want to see tourist attraction, okay, and then they bring you to this deserted place. You know, this place is just a place they take you to orchestrate the tailor scam. I got someone here, a couple of people, not just one person actually, speaking to me about patronizing the tailor. None of the locals I met later on ever heard of this place. All right. The gemstone scam, also known as the gem scam. Here, these folks, they persuade you, to buy overpriced gemstones, duty free. They tell you it's duty free, and that when you go back to your country, you're gonna sell them 4 times the price. They tell you all kinds of stuff. This particular guy in this video, this guy, oh my goodness, he can win an Oscar and a Grammys. Best performing scam artist ever in the world. He's very eloquent, very articulate, well spoken, He told me, because I told him I came from Australia, and he told me, he used to study in Australia, and he was an international student, and the whole time he was there, he used to buy these gemstones, and when he goes to Australia, he sells them triple the price, 4 times the price, and that is what he actually used to pay his tuition at the time. He was so good. I was actually beginning to get interested in this because I'm a business person. I like to turn $1 into $2, $3 into $6. Double my income. So I was interested, but then I did a Google search and I saw that I understood the scam. All right, they sell this overpriced gemstones to you, and then when you go back to your country, you find out that they are absolutely nothing. All right, so this is a scam that's actually been going on for a really, really long time. Please don't fall for it, okay? Never, ever buy any gemstones. Unfortunately, in this video, I was not able to video where they took me to, to get the gemstones, But I actually noticed, that there was some kind of funny movement at the place, maybe showing you some real gemstones and then swapping out for something else. Cameras were not allowed, but actually because of the scams I've already witnessed and, I was actually hyper vigilant, so I wasn't able to show the video, sorry. But just please, when you're in Bangkok, anything that presents itself about a gemstone or anything like that, just say no, you're not interested.